Good morning, Loipo. Welcome to the IP class. Today we'll begin with NumPy array practical. So to begin with, we'll see whether NumPy is available or not. First of all, NumPy should be installed. So today I will begin with how to install the NumPy. So most of you are not able to install the NumPy. So I begin with how to install the NumPy. That we'll see today. So let me check. First open the Python and let's check whether NumPy is available or not. Right, import NumPy, enter. Now NumPy is not installed. So how to install the NumPy? So I'll go to the Python folder in a C drive. I have installed the C drive, Python in a C drive. Go to the C drive. In a C drive, you'll get users. In users, I select the HP user. Similarly, you can select your user. Then in the HP user, I will get the app data. This will mostly be hidden, so you have to make it visible. So you will get this option in the tools folder option. So go to the app data, where we will get the local folder. Inside the local, we will get the program file, program folder. Go to the programs. The programs, you will get the Python. Under the Python 3.7, I have installed the 3.7. That is why it is coming 37. So inside this folder, there is one folder. There is a script folder. Open the script folder. Some pre-installed files are there. So now what you have to do is we have to create a file, notepad file. So what we'll do, we'll open a notepad. Just open the notepad. We'll write cmd and save this file in this location only. So we'll save this file here. So now you can see the location is coming here only. So I can save it here. If the location is not coming, you go in the same way as I showed you. So what I will do, I will give a file name. So what's the file name I will give? I will give the file name as local, local, local dot dat. Sorry, not dat, dat dot bat file. Save. So this is a file has been created. Now just open this file. Now when you open this file, you can see here a command prompt has been opened. So here I will write pip install numpy and press enter. It will take little time, so have a patience and you see this. So meanwhile, we'll do one thing. We will start a new topic of the NumPy only, that was not discussed last time. So I will discuss now. So because it will take a time a little bit to install. So meanwhile, I will start a new thing. So let's see data types in Python, in NumPy. So what are the different data types? So there are several data types are there in NumPy. So depending upon, as we have discussed in class 11th also, Python has different type of data types. Similarly, NumPy has different type of data types. Like one is the bool. I will increase the size so that it will be visible. One is the bool data type, bool underscore. This is called Boolean data type, that stores true and false, and its size is 1 byte. Similarly, there is another data type, int underscore. So whose byte is 4 or 8. It may be 4 or it may be 8. I will tell you how. Similarly, there is int8. int 8. Similarly, int 16, int 16, int 32, then int 64, uint, that is called unisigned or the unsigned int, unsigned int or unsigned integer, that is of size 8, uint 16, uint 32, uint 64. Then similarly we get float, float 16, float 16, float 32, float 32, float 64, 64. You can see here Python NumPy has been installed successfully. Let us see this data type, then we will proceed there. 64, float 64. Then there is a complex also, complex data type. Sorry, this is not like this. COMPLEX, complex underscore. This is a default type. Then complex 64 is there, complex 128 is also there, complex 64, then complex 128, and similarly there is a string and Unicode, string, string and Unicode, CODE. Remember, all the data type should be in a small letter only. Now let's see what are the size of these data types. This is a boolean, its size is 1 byte, int 4 byte, int 8 is of, now listen, this stores the signed integer of range -128 to +128. Its size is 1 byte. I have to store the integer, but I don't want the 4 byte, I want a 1 byte only. I can use int 8. Similarly, int 16 is of 2 byte, int, similarly int 32 is of 4 byte, sorry, int 16 is of 2 byte, int 32 is of 4 byte, int 64 is of 8 byte, and similarly Unicode 8 unsigned integer 8 is of 1 byte, then 2 byte, then 4 byte, then 8 byte. Then similarly float is also of 8 byte. Now float 16, this is float 16 of is of 2 byte, float 32 is of 4 byte, float 64 is of 8 byte, and similarly complex is of 16 byte, then complex, there is a two other, one is complex 16 bytes, one is complex 64, that is of 8 bytes. Similarly complex 128 is of 16 byte. So default and 128 is similar, that is 16 byte. And there is a two more, that is a string. String has 1 byte per character, 1 byte per character, 1 byte per character, or I can write 1 byte per character. Now Unicode Unicode, the number of bytes, and it is a Unicode is simply a number of bytes, and it is a platform specific, depending upon the platform, that means depending upon the operating system, it depends. Okay, so this is all about the data type. You can note it down in your copy. Okay, now we'll move to the next. Now come back to our Python. So now we will check whether the Python is installed or not. Import numpy. So now no error is coming, it means our Python has been installed. So we will see how to create a numpy array in Python. So we will begin with very beginning, that is with a single dimensional array. Okay, how we will create a single dimensional array. So to create a single dimensional array, first I will do one thing. I will create a list. For example, I am creating a list or simply okay, I'm creating a list is equals to I'm writing 4 5 6 7 like this and enter. Now I want to create a array. I want to create an array. Now what I have to do, I have to first import a numpy. I will write import numpy, as np, Now after that I will create a list. You first import the list, then only you can do. Okay, otherwise it will create a problem. So first import the numpy, then create a list. List is equals to the same list I am creating. List is equals to 4 5 6 7. Okay, now for example, if I print list, it is showing like this. Now I'll create an array ARR or AR name. I am creating an array with the name AR. AR is equals to, what should I write? NP dot ARR in a bracket. I can also write ARRAY in a bracket list. So now my array has been created. So now I can print AR. So you can see in both the cases, if I print a list, it will print like this. If I print an array, it will print in a square bracket with the array, mentioning it array. So now you can see here. Similarly, yesterday we have seen how to create a 2D array also. So now let us see how we can create a 2D array. So to create a 2D array, now I am writing a2 is equals to np dot, because np that is numpy has already been imported, so np dot array square bracket, this is a function, so parenthesis, within a parenthesis I am creating a 2D array. So first square bracket for the first dimension, comma, second square bracket for the second dimension, and then parenthesis, and in between these two, that is first is for the row and second is for the column. For example, I am giving the values 2 comma 4 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, that is I am giving the 4 rows, and similarly I am giving here also next values, that is 5 3 7 8, 4 values here, one more values, that is 5, equal 5 by 5 array I am creating. Now after creating this, what I can do, now listen, now you can see here the array is coming. So we can do one thing, we can So what is the mistake here? Our mistake is, so I can do one thing. I can copy it, I can paste here, and you can see here this is a small bracket and this should be the array. So one more square bracket is required to connect this. So now array is been created. Now what I have to do, now I have to print this. I will print 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 a2 a2. So you can see this is a two-dimensional array. You can see the outer square bracket and the two inner square bracket containing the 4 elements, that is 2 rows with the 4 columns. Clear? Now next move, if I have to access any value, for example this is array a2 and I have to access a value from a particular index. I want the first row and third column, first row and third column. So I will give like this, and let's see the first row and third. First row means 0 1, that is 1, and third column is this is 0 1 2 3, that is third column. Clear? Now similarly if I write a2 0 comma 1, so what will the output? Output will be 3. You can see here 0, that is this one, first row, and 1, that is a second column. So I hope you understood this.